No, cannabis and CBD oil do not cure cancer in people. I know that is not what a lot of the videos and testimonials out there promise, and I know how badly you want it to be true, especially if you or someone you love is in the middle of treatment right now. So let me be honest with you, because there is a real and helpful story here. It is just not the miracle cure story. Let me give you the whole picture. Here is where the excitement comes from, and it is not made up. In the lab, cannabinoids can do some genuinely interesting things. In a petri dish, they can slow the growth of cancer cells and even push some of those cells to self-destruct. In mice, researchers have watched tumors shrink. If you only heard that part, you would be forgiven for thinking the case was closed. But here is the catch that gets left out of the headlines. Killing cancer cells in a dish is easy. Bleach does it too. A petri dish is not a person, and a mouse is not a person either. The distance between a promising signal in the lab and something that actually works inside a living human body is enormous, and most things that look exciting in that dish never make it across. So what happens when we test it in people? That is the part that matters, and it is the part the miracle stories quietly skip. There is no large, well-designed clinical trial showing that cannabis or CBD oil cures cancer in humans. The human studies we do have are small, early, and mostly focused on safety and on managing symptoms, not on curing the disease. That is not me being dismissive of the research. It is me telling you where the research honestly stands today. If that changes, if real human trials start showing something curative, I will be the first one thrilled to tell you. But we are not there, and pretending we are can cost people their lives. Now here is the good news, and it is real good news. Cannabis genuinely can help you during treatment. This is where it earns its place. For a lot of people going through chemotherapy, it helps with the nausea and vomiting that can make treatment so miserable. It can bring your appetite back when nothing sounds good and you are losing weight you cannot afford to lose. It can take the edge off pain and anxiety, and it can help you actually sleep. Those are not small things. Feeling human enough to get through your next round of treatment is a huge deal, and if cannabis helps you do that, that is a legitimate, meaningful use. Just understand what it is doing. It is supporting you through the treatment that fights the cancer. It is not fighting the cancer itself, and because it is a real, active substance, it comes with real cautions, so let me walk you through them. The biggest danger is not the cannabis. It is what people sometimes do with it. Choosing it instead of proven treatment, delaying or skipping the chemo or surgery or radiation that actually works. That is how a treatable cancer becomes an untreatable one. Time is not neutral when you have cancer. The second caution is drug interactions, and this one is easy to miss. Cannabinoids are processed by the same liver enzymes that handle a lot of chemotherapy drugs. That means they can quietly change how much of your medication is actually working, either weakening it or ramping up the side effects. And because these products are largely unregulated, the oil in one bottle can be wildly different in strength and purity from the next. You often do not truly know what you are taking. So, this is what I want you to walk away with. Cannabis and CBD are not a cure, and anyone selling them to you as one is either mistaken or taking advantage of you at the scariest moment of your life. But they are not useless either. As support, to help you eat, sleep, and feel less sick while the real treatment does its job, they can be genuinely valuable. The one thing I ask is this: tell your oncologist. Not to get permission like a kid, but because they can keep you safe from the interactions you cannot see. Use them if they help as support. Just never use them as a reason to skip the care that actually saves lives.